I told my boyfriend, if you don't invite me to your sister's wedding, we're done. He said it was family only. That's when I realized just how little he saw me as part of his future. Ethan and I had been together almost 2 years. We'd survived holidays with each other's parents, late night fights, even a road trip that nearly broke us. I thought we were serious. We talked about moving in together, hinted at someday getting engaged. Then came his sister's wedding. He got the invite in the mail, opened it in front of me, and set it on the counter. I asked casually, so when's the wedding? What should I wear? He looked at me like I'd just invited myself to someone else's birthday. Oh, it's family only. I'm your girlfriend, I said, laughing nervously. Yeah, but my family's complicated. They want to keep it small. That night, I stewed. 2 years together, and I wasn't family enough to sit at the table. A week later, I brought it up again. Ethan, I should be there. I'm not some random fling, he sighed. Babe, don't make this a big deal. My parents barely know you. Then let them know me, or admit you don't take me seriously. That's when I snapped. If you don't invite me, we're done. He rolled his eyes like I was being dramatic, but I wasn't. It wasn't about the wedding. It was about whether I mattered. Week 1 after the ultimatum, he acted like nothing had happened. He kept making dinner plans, sending me memes, treating me like the girlfriend he wanted in private but not in public. I played along, but inside, I was done waiting for scraps of validation. Week 2, the wedding weekend arrived. Ethan packed his suit, kissed me on the forehead, and left without me. No +1, no acknowledgement, just gone. I sat alone in our apartment, scrolling through Instagram, and there it was. Photos of him at the wedding, smiling with his family, holding champagne. Standing next to him was his ex. That was my breaking point. When he came home, I confronted him. You took her? She's family, he stammered. She's your ex. She grew up with us. My parents insisted. My voice shook. You wouldn't fight for me, but you fought for her? He froze, unable to answer. The next day, I packed a bag. He texted me nonstop. You're overreacting. It was just one event. Don't throw this away over a misunderstanding. But it wasn't a misunderstanding. It was clarity. Week 3, Ethan started cracking. He showed up at my friend's apartment where I was staying, begging at the door. He left flowers, promises, even a handwritten letter about how he'd make it up to me. I didn't respond. Then came the smear campaign. He told our mutual friends I was jealous and immature. But when they asked why his ex was at the wedding and I wasn't, his story crumbled. The real kicker came from his sister herself. A month later, she DM'd me on Instagram. She said she'd wanted me there. She hadn't even invited the ex. Ethan had. He lied, claiming his parents didn't approve, when really, he just didn't want me in the picture. That message sealed it. I blocked his number, moved out, and started over. 6 months later, I ran into his sister at a cafe. She hugged me, told me she was sorry, and confessed Ethan was still making excuses for why I left. He still lives alone, still clinging to his ex, still unable to admit that losing me was his own fault. Turns out, when someone tells you you're not family, believe them. And if you have to beg for a seat at the table, you're sitting at the wrong table.